Hi, this is Brian Pasch, host of Auto Marketing Now, and in the studio today I have Dan Moore, Senior Director of Digital Strategy at VinSolutions. Dan, welcome to the studio.
Brian, thanks for having me.
Well, Dan, while you were here today filming, I wanted to just do a quick little video interview on a really hot topic. We know that Mobilegeddon is coming down the pipe. Google has been kind of getting the whole website community stirred up about mobile-friendly websites and speed testing. From your rollout of the new VinSolutions responsive platform, what's one of the biggest surprises that you found in regards to speed testing?
You know, the biggest thing is, again, third-party plugins. You got a lot of JavaScript there with all the different frame ends, different functionalities. It's impacting load speed.
That's what we've been finding, and the reason why I wanted to just talk to you about this is because dealers don't know that even if they have a great responsive website platform, their third-party plugins could be dragging performance down significantly.
Absolutely.
And what is that doing? What kind of signals is that telling Google? What is your perspective on Google's desire to create this mobile experience for shoppers?
Yeah, so that really kind of goes into it, right? So everybody's freaked out right now. The 21st is coming. It's like D-Day, right?
Right.
But the question is, this is the first time Google's been really open and honest about it. So my question is, what's next?
Right.
And there's a lot of hinting around speed and load as we get into tablet and mobile. So we have to really be cognizant of what are we offering the consumer at that point in time.
And one of the challenges that website providers have is some of these third-party plugins may not be using the latest technology, may not have been optimized, so they're pretty much captive. And the reason why I wanted to have you on for this quick interview is as we were talking about your direction with VinSolutions, the Cox Automotive family really has a strategic advantage that other people may not have. Dan, for today's viewers, what is that strategic advantage?
Taking everything native and alleviating the third-party plug-in frame and solution.
Give me an explanation for dealers who don't know what going native means. I mean, you know, it doesn't mean taking off all your clothes and putting on war paint. So what does native implementation mean to the Cox Automotive family?
What it means, and I'll use an example of, let's take X-Time because everybody's really familiar. So as a consumer on the website, I go into the dealer's website, I go to schedule an appointment, it's all in a framed-in solution, and so therefore it's kind of taking me, you know, within the site, deeper within the site. That's not necessarily the website itself. So going native is that now that experience truly exists in the site. So no matter what I'm on, what I'm doing, that is happening within the site structure. So the consumer just gets a much better experience, and all that rich content is now consumed within the site as well.
We also know that going native, say for X-Time, means that if I'm spending money on Google AdWords or FaceTime advertising for the first time, I can see if that ad generated a service appointment and the revenue associated with that.
Correct.
And when we think about VDPs, really important. You have price evaluation, trade-in tools. These are all plugins today which drive really up the load time. Do you see a day where vAuto information or KBB data will be native in the VinSolutions websites?
Yes, I mean, we're right now looking and exploring what does that really look like, and trying to, you know, get an understanding of what the consumer is doing so that we can serve up that content at the right time, and then looking at that overall structure of what that would look like from a Cox Automotive standpoint.
Well, Dan, today we're just a little ahead of this big cutover to Google's focus on the mobile experience, and I just wanted dealers to understand this, is that it's so important for you to be working with your website providers and to understand the page load time, the speed of your mobile experience. If it's being slowed down by third-party plugins, dealers, please listen to me. You have to address this problem. Your website speed is so important, and that whole consumer experience, if it takes too long for your mobile site to load, they're just going to go on to another page. So it's not important anymore to say, I check the box, I have a responsive website, but you really need to say, is it converting? Is it engaging? Is it providing the right responsiveness to the consumer's clicks and actions? If it's not, well, most likely it's because of third-party plugins or poor technology choices. Dan, I'm excited for the Cox Automotive family integration of native software tools into websites. Would you come back on the show when those things are live so we can discuss the data and the speed improvements by moving from a plug-in model to a native model?
I'd be happy to.
Great. Well, Dan, thanks so much. We're excited for the potential, and dealers watching today's show, please do some speed tests on your mobile site and make sure that Google's telling you that your speed test puts you in the top performing websites today on the web. And don't forget to join us every Wednesday on Auto Marketing Now, where we interview and discuss the latest automotive marketing leaders and trends to help your dealership be more successful online.